Welcome to Chaos Creates Change, a 30-minute vinyasa flow. The current state of my foyer is hundreds of dominoes in disarray. It's been like that for 2 weeks in various shapes and designs. I've asked my son to clean it up several times, and his response is, well, if I clean it up, then I won't build. And I get it. So whether it's the state of your foyer or a little chaos deep inside, it's what presents a situation for us to build. So we could hide it, or we can get real comfortable in that space of disarray, because in that space we can create and we transform. Today's practice will ask you to move through some challenging transitions. I would like you to notice how you move through those, through the challenge, through the change, through the difficulty. Allow yourself to be open to experiment in something that is a little messy and see how you feel at the end. We're going to start in downward facing dog. Take your time making your way in. If you'd like to pause through tabletop and cat-cow first, then by all means do. Otherwise, feel the mat below the palms, finger pads pressing down. Maybe walk the dog, lifting one heel and then the other. Roll the head, a little yes, and a little no. Right, so down dog here is an inversion. Right, the head is lower than the heart, and as such, we are turning things upside down. We are creating a space for change. Right, allow the breath to travel in through the nose. Allow it to stir things up, and then exhale what you don't need so much. Maybe soften the eyes, even close them if you can. Take a full deep breath in and a long breath out. If you're walking your dog, come to stillness. Feel the hip bones slide towards the sky. Feel the armpits do the same. Keep pressing through the palms. And then nice and easy, begin to walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Again, engaging in something a little bit counter to what you're used to. Peace fingers grab the big toes. Feel the fingers pressing into the big toe and allow the big toe to press back. Notice how this releases the back of the legs, and then draw the chest over the thigh bones. The knees can be bent here. Nice. Release the hands. Bring your thumbs to your hip creases. On an inhale, lift to a flat back, chest forward, hips back. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift halfway, thumbs pressing back, chest forward. Exhale, lower. This time you're gonna lift to a flat back, but come all the way up to stand. On an inhale, reach the arms above you. Catch the left wrist, take a bend to the right, waking up the left side body. Inhale through the middle, take it to the left. Inhale through the center. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands out to high plank pose. Breathe in, exhale, lower through chaturanga, nice and easy. All the way to the mat. Uncurl the toes, palms press down, draw the shoulder blades back, lift the chest up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, low cobra, lift. Exhale, lower. And using the ground as your springboard. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Slide yourself back to a child's pose. Bring the left palm below the nose. Inhale the right arm towards the sky. We're gonna thread the needle, just releasing the upper back here. We won't linger here too long, but just feel the left palm press down. And then inhale, take the right arm back towards the sky. Right palm replaces left. Inhale the left arm up. Thread the needle, dive under. Press the right palm down, stay for a breath. Inhale, unwind, left arm towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Plant the palms, lift the hips high. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. On an inhale, float the right leg towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the left elbow, bring the left forearm towards the ground. Again, allow it to be awkward, allow this to stir some things up. Really fire that right leg. Imagine that right heel is pressing in to the top corner of where the wall meets the ceiling. Keep pressing through the right palm, the left forearm. Relax the neck. Breathe in, breathe out. On an inhale, bring the right leg to the ground and lift the left arm off the ground, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, inhale that left leg high. And now the right forearm drops to the ground. All right, make any shifts you need to. Feel your way into the unsteady shifting of the pose, right? Then come through your center and get your bearings. Breathe in, breathe out. Another full breath here. Lower the left foot down, bring the right palm to the ground, downward facing dog. And then again, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Right, feel that heat in the center of the body. Use that to lift yourself up, that energy reaching tall. And take a bend to the right. Inhale through the middle and to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold forward, empty. Crawl your hands forward, high plank pose. Breathe in, this time exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. High plank pose, exhale, left knee, left elbow. High plank pose, breathe in, lower all the way down. Inhale through center, chaturanga, or up dog or low cobra. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Draw yourself back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale the right leg towards the sky. This time, walk the hands to the back of the mat. You're going to come into standing split to the back of the mat. If you're close to a wall, use it. Allow that wall to assist you lifting that right leg a little higher. There can be a little bend in the left knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Crawl the hands forward to a one-legged plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog lift. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Roll onto the knife edge of the right foot. Take a little hip opener here. A little twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the right foot back to the mat. Hands to the floor. Lift the back knee up. Standing splits pose, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Put a little bend in the right knee. And inhale, come all the way up to stand. Draw the left knee towards the chest. Good work. Cross left leg over right. Eagle pose. Again, if you're trying to hook the foot around that calf, you can turn your hips and then turn yourself back. Right, left arm under, right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the arms bound like eagle. Unwind the legs. Warrior one, your feet. Take your time as you step way, way back. Nice. Inhale, lift the elbows. And exhale, keeping the eagle arms fold forward. See if you can, right, let whatever you stirred up roll off the open back. On an inhale, rise back up. This time, release the arms. Warrior one. Hands to the ground, one-legged plank pose. That right leg floats, right knee, right elbow. Plank pose. Left knee, left elbow. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Low cobra. Downward facing dog. Roll the hips back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. This time, the left leg towards the sky. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Standing splits to the back. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your palms to the ground, walk yourself forward, one-legged plank pose. Draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge, drop the right knee. Come on to the knife edge of that left foot. Take a little hip opener here. A little twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the left foot back to the mat. Lift the right knee up. Standing splits, top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the left knee. Inhale, rise up. Draw the right knee towards the body. Nice. Gather through your middle. Right, know the core is strong. Right, it is allowed to be a little messy here. Right leg over left. Again, maybe twist the hips to get the foot hooked and then bring the hips back to square. Right arm under left. Eagle pose. Breathe deeply in. Deeply out. Keep the arms bound. I know it obscures your vision a little bit, but trust the process. Trust your intention. Begin to unwind the legs. The floor is back there. Warrior one. Inhale, lift the bound arms. And exhale, fold forward. Again, allow the upper back to release as the forearms press towards one another. Keep your feet steady on the ground. Inhale, rise back up. Warrior one, reach the arms nice and tall. Hands to the mat, one-legged plank pose, that left leg high. Left knee, left elbow. Plank pose, right to right. Plank pose, chaturanga, lower. Lift up, up dog, low cobra. Downward facing dog. Draw the hips up and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice. Inhale the right leg towards the sky. Notice all the ways we can play with three-legged dog. Feel that left heel lift off the ground. Palms press down, and then on an inhale, you're gonna float the left foot forward a little hop, keeping that right leg high, and then hop back. And then hop forward and back. Again, just stirring things up. Let it be awkward. Stay connected through your center. And then everything else just kind of fall apart a little. And then lift yourself back up again. One more time, forward. Come back, walk your hands to that back foot. Standing splits, back of the mat, settle the heart as you fold over that front leg. Walk forward, one-legged plank pose. Draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Again, roll open that right hip, take a little twist. Maybe option here to bend the left knee and catch the top of the foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the left foot if you have it. Hands back to the ground. Standing splits, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, tuck left knee behind right. Really small as you float the hands. Stay here. Stay here in this challenge, in this bit of a shaky little mess. Or bring the left fingers towards the ground. Turn the right arm towards the sky. Take a twist. Maybe even extend the left leg out for a revolved half moon. And then gently lower the right hand down, half moon pose. As you unwind, again, option for standing splits if half moon is not with you this morning, that's okay. Again, just mind the transitions. Allow yourself to feel a little unsteady and see what happens in that very rich space. Chaos is something we generally avoid, but it's very practical. All right, standing splits will meet here. Little bend in the right knee. On an inhale, come up. Eagle pose, left leg over. Left arm under. Breathe in. Keep the arms. Warrior one, the feet. Step way, way back. Inhale, elbows high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one, reach the arms tall. Hands to the ground, one-legged plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. One-legged plank. Vinyasa. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, inhale, left leg towards the sky. Again, feel palms down. Feel the shoulders sliding back towards the hips high, the left heel high, the right heel high. Right, like you are skating on an inhale, float the right foot forward, and then back. Forward, back. Keep your palms rooted. Move through your center. And the hops can be little, they don't have to be big. This time, walk your hands to the back of the mat, standing splits. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Feel the space between the shoulders and the ears. Walk your hands forward, one-legged plank pose, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Left foot forward, low lunge. Drop the right knee. Open that left hip. Stay here, work the twist, work the hip opener, or option to bend the right knee, catch the top of the foot. All right, while we are encouraging awkward and shifting in this pose, in this practice, right, we're not encouraging pain. Know the difference. Release any bind that you have. Standing splits, top of the mat, floating that right leg up. Exhale, float the chest and fold forward. Tuck right knee behind the left. Float the hands. It may be a little shaky. It may feel a little unsteady. That's okay. It's creation. Stay here. Work in this space. It's valuable. Or right fingertips towards the ground. Left arm lifts up. Twist. Maybe even revolve your half moon. Taking the right leg back. Right, feel how you both turn in and then you expand. And then maybe the left hand down, balancing half moon or standing splits. Again, what worked a few minutes ago on the other side might be different here. That's okay. Allow yourself to explore where you are. Just be curious about this moment, this change. Standing splits, we'll meet there. Little bend in the left knee as you rise up. Reach that right knee up. And then over, eagle pose. Right arm under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the arms. Unwind the legs, nice and easy. Warrior one. Your feet, lift the elbows. Exhale, fold. Breathe. It doesn't matter where you are, what the pose looks like. Just continue to breathe. Let the breath again stir up what was stagnant, what was neat and tidy, and just let it be a little messy here. Pressing through the feet, rise back up. Warrior one, reach the arms nice and tall. Hands to the mat, one-legged plank pose. Float that left leg, knee to elbow. One-legged plank pose, vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. Come into dolphin pose. Feel the hips lift. And then bring your attention to your sternum, the front of the body. And on an inhale, float the chin in front of the hands. Forearm plank. And draw the hips back. Inhale, forward. Back. Inhale, forward. Back. Two more. And back. Forward, stay here, forearm plank pose. Maybe separate the hands if they were bound. Feel the shoulders broad, buoyant. Breathe in, breathe out. Another breath in. Lower the knees, lower the hips, lift the heart, Sphinx pose. Draw the navel back towards the legs. Keep the chest broad and open. And then feel the steady, strong pulse of your energy below the surface of the skin. Right, that is the sensation of creation. Right, of mess turning into that next best version of yourself. Right, it doesn't happen without change. Right, we don't wake up and see something neat and tidy and want to shift. Gently lower yourself down. Slide back to a child's pose. Begin to lift yourself back up. You're going to bring yourself to your sits bones and draw the feet together. Cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. cobbler, right, who makes shoes from discordant pieces of leather. Just using the raw materials we have, we can create, lift through the chest as the sits bones root down, breathe in, and then exhale, gently hinge from the hips as you drop the chest forward. Right, see how well you can release into the pose, reducing any tension in the hips, in the jaw, in the brows. And then nice and easy, lift your chest up. We're just gonna frame the right knee, drop again forward. Feel a nice release across the left low back. Inhale through the middle and take it to the left knee. Again, lifting up first and then lowering down. And inhale, lifting yourself up. Gently bring your spine to the mat and the knees towards the chest. Bring your feet to the ground, gently lift the hips up, tuck your forearms underneath you. There is support. If you happen to have a yoga block, you can use a block below the sacrum. Take the legs towards the sky. If you prefer a shoulder stand, you can roll the hips up, bring the hands to the base of the spine as the legs lift towards the sky. Keep the head and the neck steady, stable. An option for plow pose if you want to bring your feet behind the head. If you are in shoulder stand or plow, keep your palms on the low back. Keep the eyes straight ahead. If you are in shoulder, stand, or plow, vertebra by vertebra, begin to make your way back to the mat. If you are in legs up the wall, bring your knees toward your chest. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, forehead to knees. And then let everything settle. Just let all the pieces land where they may, either in constructive rest or shavasana. Let go of any control of the breath, any mindful breath effort, and just let the body, the practice, the process work, and just allow yourself to be here. If you have a few moments to stay in Shavasana, please do. If 30 minutes is all the time you have for your practice on the mat today, and then gently draw your knees toward your chest. And in your own best way, come to an easy seat. Find that connection through the sits bones to the earth. Notice the result of the lift in the chest. And take a moment to sit proudly and the mess that we carry and the mess that we create on the way, again, to that next best version of ourselves. Draw your palms to heart center. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today. It's truly an honor. Here's to all the building that you will do. Namaste.